For the US, you have the visa interview. Students, they feel that I'm good at English, I can do it everything. It's not true at all. You need to choose the right word at right place to get your visa.
1.33 मिलियन स्टूडेंट्स हायर स्टडीज के लिए बाहर जा रहे हैं। क्या रीजन है आखिर कि इंडिया में क्या एजुकेशन की कमी है या फिर बाहर ज्यादा बेटर एजुकेशन है?
I would say 90% of the student goes over there. It's because of the financial part.
जो स्टूडेंट 12th पूरी कर चुका है ना, उसको अगर अब्रॉड जाना है तो उसको क्या एसेंशियल स्टेप्स लेने चाहिए?
There are test preparatory exams they have to complete it. So for that, they have to start their profile building.
अच्छा, यूएस, यूके, कनाडा, ये तीनों की अगर लिविंग स्टैंडर्ड कॉस्ट निकालें तो कितनी होती है सर?
In US, the salary package comes around.
ट्रम्प जी आए हैं अभी, स्टूडेंट्स को डिपोर्ट किया जा रहा है, तो वो कौन से स्टूडेंट्स को डिपोर्ट किया जा रहा है? जो बदमाश है वो
They do not want the student who come over there do illegal jobs or getting into protests. So those students were being deported to India.
एवरी गवर्नमेंट वांट ए गुड सिटीजन,
Yeah,
नॉट ए वायलेंट सिटीजन।
no.
अरुण सर, बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका द फाउंडर्स टीम के अंदर।
Thank you.
आज अपन जो बात करेंगे वो करियर के ऊपर बात करेंगे, और पूरी दुनिया तो अपना करियर बनाने में लगी हुई है और आप उनको हेल्प कर रहे हैं। अरुण सर, आप बताइए अभी मतलब किस तरह से आप स्टूडेंट्स को, लोगों को हेल्प कर रहे हो आज के समय में?
Okay. So we have a lot of students from different culture and a different background and all. And when they come to us, we take care of the everything, right from selection of the universities based on the profile, and we tell them which country, which course they have to go for it. We help them in the education loan, scholarship, and also the visa preparation. The toughest part, when it especially coming to the country like US, the visa preparation is the max. So you need to, we always help the student how to prepare for the visa mock interviews. Especially for the US, you have the visa interview. So you have to speak to the visa officer in a way so that they understand your language. So the answer should be very crisp. Many students, what they do it, they feel that I'm good at English, I can do it everything. It's not true at all. You need to choose the right word at right place to get your visa. So that we train on that part.
सिर्फ वीजा के लिए ट्रेनिंग इज इम्पोर्टेंट?
Yes, definitely.
व्हाई?
I mean, as I said, when they speak in English, they can come out with a storyline of statement. Here in US visa, it's going to be a 2 minutes of interview. Within 2 minutes, they will ask you 5 questions. How better you can give the answer is the thing. So your answer should be completed within 15 seconds of time. You cannot take a storyline statement. So what they are looking for, you need to come out with the answers.
अच्छा, किस तरह का क्वेश्चन होता है, क्या आंसर होना चाहिए? अगर जो स्टूडेंट्स वीज़ा की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं, दे शुड नो कि क्या क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं और क्या आंसर होने चाहिए। कोई एग्जांपल के थ्रू?
For example, when they ask a student, who is a sponsorer? Okay, the student said, my father is sponsoring for my education, and my mother is, and they give the answers incomplete. Your answer should be a complete answer. For example, my parents are sponsoring for my education. I've got an education loan of 20 lakhs, and my parents have set aside 30 lakhs for my education, and we have an asset worth of 3 crores. So this is a complete answer for a sponsorship. So the visa officer will not ask any question apart from this in related to finance.
एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस?
What is the plans after master? This is an important questions. Generally, the visa officer ask whether the student are planning to come back. Many students make a mistake that fearing that their visa would rejected if I say that I'm going to settle down in US. The perfect answer for this is once I complete my masters, if there is an opportunity, I will utilize my OPT period to gain some experience what I have studied in my masters. I'm looking forward to work in companies like Amazon or Microsoft when I come back to India. So I'm giving the complete answers and also saying that I'm going to come back to India.
अच्छा, कंप्लीट आंसर इज नेसेसरी ताकि फर्दर क्वेश्चंस ना पूछा जा सके।
Yes. So I always say to the student that your answer should end with your full stop, not with a question mark.
राइट। अच्छा, एक सर बात करते हैं 2024 में 1.33 मिलियन स्टूडेंट्स हायर स्टडीज़ के लिए बाहर जा रहे हैं। क्या रीज़न है आखिर कि इंडिया में क्या एजुकेशन की कमी है या फिर बाहर ज़्यादा बेटर एजुकेशन है?
Our India is an excellent education system. There is no doubt at all. But I would say 90% of the student goes over there. It's because of the financial part. So when they complete their undergraduate or a master's, the maximum salary what they get as a fresher is say about 30,000 or 40,000, or in the worst, very good student, they get 1.5 lakhs. But when they go abroad, the minimum salary what they get is in the lowest income group also, I can say that 2.5 lakhs to 3 lakhs of rupees. But if you go to US, there are students who are earning from 4 lakhs to 12 lakhs per month as a fresher.
12 lakhs पर मंथ
Yes,
एज ए फ्रेशर।
as a fresher,
तो इसीलिए सबसे ज़्यादा लोग बाहर पढ़ने जाते हैं ताकि उनकी इनकम ज़्यादा अच्छी हो सके।
definitely.
इंडिया में इनकम कम है, इसकी वजह से वो पढ़ते नहीं है। एजुकेशन सिस्टम पर बहुत स्ट्रांग है।
Yes.
कोई फॉरेन यूनिवर्सिटी कुछ स्पेशल और देती है क्या स्टडीज़ के अंदर?
Yeah, see, apart from the universities, I mean, when it comes to the universities, their class patterns are completely different. They don't have a classes like, say, about morning 9:30 to 4 o'clock, as we have it in India. Their classes timing is completely maybe, say, about 2 or 3 hours in a day and 3 days a week only. And the other time is left for doing assignment project work. It's more of practical oriented. It's not about a theoretical. And also the curriculum is designed in a such a way that they get updated curriculum what industry want in the next 6 months, what the industry want, they teach us on that basis. The student can choose their subject on their own. For example, uh, if I'm going to take masters in information technology, so under information technology, there are set of curriculum as we have it in India. But over there, it is not mandatory that you need to go through a proper IT curriculum. You can choose the curriculum of data science, data analytics under IT once you complete the core courses. Core subject in the sense, say about 2 or 3 subject, main subject, they'll be having it. Once they complete it, they're allowed to choose AI or data science or data analytics, anything of the choice, but they have to complete 30 credit points, minimum credit points to get a master degree program.
30 credit points।
Yes. So in general, you can call it as for an example of 10 subjects. So that is the advantage over there. I can choose my own subject.
इंडिया में ऐसा नहीं है बस।
No, that is the problem.
तो क्या लगता है आपको कि इंडिया में ऐसा एजुकेशन सिस्टम आना चाहिए?
I would say that if they concentrate more on updated curriculum, that would be a great. What industry need? For example, now say as OpenAI is there in India. They come out with in the next 6 months. I want to have this type of candidate for doing this particular programming. So they have to connect company and the university have to connect with each other, design the curriculum. What is the market demands? So based on that, if they come out with that, it would be an excellent and a superb curriculum.
अच्छा, लाइक अभी जो बच्चा जो स्टूडेंट्स अगर मतलब 12th पूरी कर चुका है ना, उसको अगर अब्रॉड जाना है तो उसको क्या एसेंशियल स्टेप्स लेने चाहिए कि क्या ये चेक बॉक्स होने चाहिए सब कुछ तो आई कैन गो अब्रॉड एंड स्टडीज?
Yeah. So when a student is planning to go for an undergraduate, for example, in a different country, there are test preparatory exams they have to complete it. So for that, they have to start their profile building. So if they want to go to say about MIT, Harvard or Princeton, those university, they have to start from the 11th grade onwards, making a profile stronger, having some curriculum, better curriculum in the profile, or if they are in sports activity. And apart from that, as I mentioned as a test preparation, they have to complete the SAT and the English proficiency examination, which is IELTS or TOEFL, Duolingo or PT. They have to complete with this and they have to start the application process. Suppose if they are going for 2026 intake, they have to start it by 2025 August itself.
राइट, मतलब एक साल का गैप नहीं लेना उनको, मतलब
Yes.
11th से 10th या 11th से स्टार्ट कर देंगे तो दे कैन गेट गुड हैंड्स ऑन, राइट?
And also when they are, as I told you, Ivy League university, as I said, MIT and all, they have to work with NGO also to do a social service of close to 250 to 300 hours. So that will enhance their profile.
Okay, the social working is more important.
Yeah, that's true. And one of my students, to give an example, the best profile I would say, during the COVID period, he worked on a particular app that got viral. Uh, and also he did some uh, training program where he was getting a royalty income from Udemy, and those profile have helped him to get 100% scholarship in USA. And he need not pay anything. The best part, I've never seen that particular university have given a flight ticket to fly to US, and also they paid for the visa process also. They don't want to miss that particular candidate. So if the student has that type of particular profile, he can go anywhere.
वाह, तो मैं भी स्टार्ट कर दूंगा अभी से। अच्छा सर, बताइए, जैसे ट्रम्प जी आए हैं अभी,
Right.
है ना, तो क्या कुछ चेंजेस आए हैं मतलब वीज़ा प्रोसेस में, या फिर कोई जॉब की टेंशन बढ़ी है, कम ज़्यादा जॉब्स है, कुछ बदलाव नज़र आए आपको कुछ सालों में?
I would say that they are getting a quality students. They do not want the student who come over there do illegal jobs or getting into protest or do not follow the rules and regulation of the student visa, and traffic violation. So those students have been deported back to India. So in the last, when we see that. But if they follow the rules and regulation as per the F1 visa rules, then there is no issue. And when it comes to a job opportunities, I would say the job opportunities as of now, it's not very high, and also it's not very low also. The student do not know how to get a job opportunity properly. That is the one thing. In US, it's not like India where you have a campus placement, where the companies come to the university and they get a job opportunity. Over there, it is of networking. So when they have to get out of the accommodation, they should not, once they complete their courses in the universities, they should not come back and sit at home. They have to networking with lot of people, and they have to go to the seminar, and when they do all these things, definitely they are going to get a job. It's of more of connection.
करेक्ट, नेटवर्किंग इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट हियर।
100%. If networking is they're not doing, it's very difficult to get a job.
अच्छा, मेरे को एक बात बताओ सर, अभी जो रिसेंटली खबर आ रही है न्यूज़ के अंदर कि स्टूडेंट्स को डिपोर्ट किया जा रहा है, तो वो कौन से स्टूडेंट्स को डिपोर्ट किया जा रहा है, जो बदमाश है वो, या फिर एनी अदर थिंग्स आर देयर?
It's violation of the traffic violation. They take it very seriously. The people who do a illegal part-time job during the F1 student, they are allowed to do 20 hours a week within the campus. There are students who do out of the campus also, which is illegal, which is not allowed. Those students, and I've heard that there are a lot of students gone in the protest of US government. So any international student cannot go. Suppose if a student from any other country come to India, and if they protest against our government, we don't leave them, right? So that's what it happened. So those students were being deported back.
एवरी गवर्नमेंट वांट a good citizen,
Yeah,
not a violent citizen.
no. So they are filtering the student.
Right. Sir, there are so many consultants. मतलब every street has a consultant कि we will give you guaranteed job in Dubai, US, UK, or guaranteed visa. So how to identify those guys who are legal?
If they are saying, don't believe them.
Why should they believe कि आप उनको वीज़ा दिलाओगे, जॉब दिलाओगे, अच्छी यूनिवर्सिटी में पहुंचाओगे, लोन दिलाओगे?
Okay. See, when you want to research about a consultancy, you have to see how many years they are in this industry, and whether they have registered company under government of India, and whether they are able to connect with the past students. Suppose if a student wants to go to any other country, Australia or Singapore or any other country, whether they are able to connect with the students to know the transparent thing. If they are going to do it, then it is very easy. If they are able to connect at least one student with those who are sitting in abroad, and it is, you can always trust them, I would say.
अच्छा, फॉरेन एजुकेशन कॉस्ट इतनी ज़्यादा क्यों है? व्हाई?
It is expensive, definitely it is expensive, but on the return on investment is also, it's very high. When you talk about the country, the professor's salary package, they are giving in dollars only. So the automatically the cost of education is going to be a very high only but when you comes to return on investment, see, when you invest, say, about starting from 25 lakhs to 45 lakhs, at the end of the day, the salary package what you get is more than 4 to 5 lakhs per month.
4 to 5 lakhs per month.
Minimum I'm talking about.
राइट, मतलब एक चीज़ और डिस्कस करते हैं यहाँ पे कि दोज आर वेरी वेल्दी, रिच, ओनली दोज किड्स आर गोइंग अब्रॉड, और जो मिडिल क्लास फैमिलीज है वो भी जा रही है अब्रॉड.
No, there are a lot of students, even from a lower middle class, also going. But there are certain students who are not aware of the study abroad thing. They are not able to go to abroadising. For example, they are not aware about this education loan factor. The education loan comes into a place. There's a lot of education loan provider. They don't require any documentation, in the sense they don't need any collateral document or the income proof of the parents. They are giving a loan based on the university itself, especially when it comes to US, but not for all countries they are giving, only for the US they are giving. And apart from that, even Karnataka government, Andhra government are giving a scholarship for the students who wants to study abroad. So it is only the awareness is lacking with the student who wants to go abroad from the lower income.
अच्छा, कोई गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स भी है क्या? कर्नाटका गवर्नमेंट, आंध्र गवर्नमेंट की, या फिर तेलंगाना गवर्नमेंट की कोई गवर्नमेंट स्कीम से, सो पीपल कैन अवेल दैट scheme and loans easily?
I heard that a lot of students of mine also have got it, but they are giving scholarship for the students who are from the minority group. For those students, they are giving, say, about close to 20 to 30 lakhs rupees per student. They are giving it.
अच्छा, यूएस, यूके, कनाडा, ये तीनों की अगर अपन एवरेज सैलरी निकालें और लिविंग स्टैंडर्ड कॉस्ट निकालें तो कितनी होती है सर?
In US, the salary package comes around, say, about 2 lakhs to 2.5 lakhs, and same as with Australia. But US pays the highest one. Always the US is the number one. One of my student got into a job opportunities with one of the company. His salary package, the minimum salary package what he has got is $130,000 per annum. Apart from that, he got $30,000 of joining bonus, $15,000 of reallocation charges. Apart from that, they have given $95,000 of company shares.
अच्छा, ऑस्ट्रेलिया के बाद भी कनाडा इज द मोस्ट फेवरेट प्लेस फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स.
Canada was the main attraction because of getting a permanent residentship where they can settle over there. But for the last 1.5 years, Canada is not a great market right now. But there are a lot of people are moving towards Australia because currently the US visas and rules and regulations are very strict, and a lot of people are getting rejection. To be on the safer hand, they want to get into Australia, and also they are eligible for the permanent residentship also.
सो अभी मतलब अगर किसी स्टूडेंट को प्लान करना हो तो कौन सी कंट्री कोस्ट इफेक्टिव है सबसे ज़्यादा अपार्ट फ्रॉम यूएस?
Apart from US, I would always generally say that going to a English-speaking country is always the best because it is easy to communicate with the other people, to get a part-time jobs and all. But a lot of students are going towards European countries. When it comes to an European countries, Germany is the best country. You can complete your masters even within 2 lakhs of rupees for the complete masters. So there are a lot of public world ranking universities are there. They are especially for the mechanical thing. And even a lot of computer science students are going there. It's very good. There is no doubt at all.
सो अभी मान लो कोई स्टूडेंट्स किसी भी कंट्री में जा रहा है तो उसकी लॉ की स्टडी भी करना उसको उतना ही कंपलसरी है कि क्या लॉज है वहाँ पे, किस तरह की पॉलिसीज है उस कंट्री में?
Yeah, definitely. Before going to that particular, they should know the rules and regulation of that particular country so that they obey according to that. Suppose if they go to a country which is when they do a traffic violation, but a lot of students, what they do is they get an international driving license here, and when they go abroad, they started driving without knowing the rules and regulation, and they get caught and penalized on that part. So it is better to aware of the rules and regulation before. Even for the when they take it on a baggage, also they should know what item they can take it from India, or what not to take it. It is better to do a homework before they travel.
राइट 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 मतलब सबसे ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स ड्राइविंग करते हैं वहाँ पे
Yes,
या मैकडोनल्ड्स में काम करते हैं
yes. When it comes to UK, the student can work apart from US. The student can do a part-time job inside the campus and outside the campus. They are allowed to do it. Many students, they work in lot of thing, even in petrol bunk, in the restaurant, in the cafeteria of the universities. So there are a lot of job opportunities there. The main mistake what they do is they don't concentrate on the studies, to be honest. They concentrate more on the part-time job. So, but at the end of the day, once they complete the masters, they'll think I should have done it before the homework of getting a job opportunity.
राइट 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 तो अभी होता ही यही कोई भी करियर पाथ चूज करने के बाद में अल्टीमेटली जॉब ही पाना चाहता है पैसे ही कमाना चाहता है
Yes.
सो व्हाट इज द रोड मैप कि स्टूडेंट्स को क्या करना चाहिए हाउ दे विल गेट अ गुड जॉब गुड स्ट्रेटेजीज जॉब
See, when they are planning for a job opportunities, the main target is to get into abroad countries and start getting a job. For that, the day when they land in the particular country, they have to start making your profile upgrade. The best thing is, I would say, is to use a network properly and the LinkedIn profile. When it comes to a LinkedIn profile, it is not that you put register in LinkedIn and connect with a lot of people, you get a job. It's not going to work out. What they have to do is, instead of posting, putting the only the profile, they have to start about posting some pictures or some posters related to what they have studied and hashtag it with the company what they are looking for. So when they are doing it, lot of people will be noticed, at least 2 or 3 posters in a week. In other way, there would be a brilliant student, and but he has not shown his talent to others. How other company will know that this particular student has got so much of talent? Unless you market yourself, you are not going to get a job, I would say. So you have to have a good market. You have to think you are as a product. When you think you as a product, you can always market yourself. That marketing strategy should be there in the LinkedIn profile, or YouTube also they can do it. When they start doing, say when they are starting for a master's degree, and they are, which is a 2 years of degree, from the day one when they started, they will have a bunch of posters, and the lot of company will come forward to give a job. He does not go and find a job. The company will come and give a job.
मतलब प्रोडक्ट कितना भी अच्छा हो उसकी पैकेजिंग बहुत खूबसूरत होनी चाहिए
Yes.
लाइक दिस जैसे हमारे जैसे पॉडकास्टिंग का जो प्रेजेंटेशन है दैट इज गुड
Yes, definitely.
मतलब हाउ मेनी यूनिवर्सिटीज आर यू इन टच मतलब
We have close to more than 350 universities under our umbrella, tied up with them, and a lot of universities in US. And the best thing about us is I have traveled across a lot of universities in US: Harvard, MIT, uh, Princeton, Arizona. Lot of university I have traveled across.
क्या कॉमन है सर इन सब यूनिवर्सिटीज के बीच में
For example, if I talk about the latest last before month, I traveled to Boston, where I went to Harvard universities. Can you imagine what would be the size of a library in India if you consider?
उदयपुर का महाराणा प्रताप पैलेस की जितना बड़ा होगा
There are certain universities which is the size of 5,000 acres, 1,500 acres. The campus is huge, and you cannot imagine that type of campus anywhere in the world, I would say.
इंडिया में कोई है उसके बराबर
I think, I'm not sure, maybe IIT, some of the campus might have.
1000
1,500 acres, 5,000 acres. All these are very, very big universities. And apart from that, the best things, how they get a funding, they don't depend only on international students, the fees they collect. They also get the funding from the government, and also they get funding from the alumni, the student who passed out from the different company to do a research. The company come and say, I'm looking for this thing. Can you hire some person to do a research on that for the PhD thing? So when they do it, the company also fund for the universities. In that way, the lot of students who are going for a PhD, they get a stipend of $2,000 to $2,500 per month, and apart from that, they get a full funding of the tuition fee.
वाह, काश इतना भी इंडिया में सब कुछ होने लग जाए। तो मतलब यहाँ तो एलुमनाई को बुलाते भी नहीं है कॉलेजेस में, पूछते भी नहीं है कि आप कहाँ हो, कहाँ प्लेस्ड हो, क्या करना है, क्या कर रहे हो, नए स्टूडेंट्स को कुछ बता सकते हो या नहीं बता सकते हो। दे डोंट टॉक अबाउट इट।
In the recent times, what I did is I went to US. I invited all my old students, and they were fresher students. I connected with them together. We had a get together to make sure that our students connect with the seniors to help them in a job opportunities. We have created a alumni net.
अच्छा सर, आने वाले 5 सालों के अंदर कौन सा कोर्स सबसे ज़्यादा ट्रेंडिंग में आने वाला है, जो लोग करियर के रूप में चूज़ कर सकते हैं?
Definitely, it's going to be a AI, and artificial intelligence is going to rule the world. I mean, I would say for the next 30 years. And especially, there is a lot of demand in AI in healthcare. So, AI in healthcare, they're not getting a lot of people for this particular job opportunities. So, lot of universities this year have launched masters in AI in healthcare or AI in medicines. The student from even from an engineering background can get into in AI in healthcare program. So there is a lot of demand for that.
अच्छा, लाइक अभी आप लोन दिलाने के लिए कैसे हेल्प करते हो किसी स्टूडेंट्स को? उसमें कैसे बैंक से कैसे बात करोगे? हाउ दे विल गेट द लोन?
Yeah, so there are a lot of education loan provider in India. I mean, lot of companies have come into place. Uh, Based on the student profile, income proof, they give the loan, and mainly based on the income proof. But there are certain loan provider, they don't check for anything. They just check for the university, whether the university is into top rank position. Based on that, they get a loan. So currently, there is a loan amount. The rate of interest is between say about 8.6 to 11.5, what they are giving in India. But if a student has got some people, relatives or something in US who is having a green card or a citizenship, they can get a loan rate of interest at 4%.
कोई गवर्नमेंट स्कॉलरशिप्स के कुछ पता है आपको, जो बता सकते हो? गवर्नमेंट स्कॉलरशिप्स भी मिल जाती है तो आप जा सकते हो। एनी स्कॉलरशिप इज देयर?
In other countries or
एनी अदर कंट्रीज की आप यू कैन गेट द स्कॉलरशिप फ्रॉम देम, ये आप एग्जाम दोगे तो ऐसा स्कॉलरशिप मिल जाता है, और देयर इज नो प्रोविजन ऑफ स्कॉलरशिप?
no, there is a provision of scholarship. Fulbright scholarship is available. So the student have to work on that part, but it's a big ball game, I would say. It is a big process that they have to work around.
फॉर दिस पॉडकास्ट लास्ट क्वेश्चन इज दिस कि अभी आप 5 ईयर में अपने आप को कहाँ देख रहे हो? बिकॉज आपने 9,000 से भी ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स को गाइड किया है, सो आप इस पर्टिकुलर इंडस्ट्री को कहाँ देख रहे हैं?
So I'm looking at to work on an Indian institution also in the coming years. And also what we are looking to have is to have multiple office across India. And also we are planning to have outside India as well. So we want to make sure that we give a lot of proper service to the student and be ethical with the our work culture, what we are doing to the students.
अच्छा, क्या क्या सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करोगे आने वाले टाइम पे आप?
So from starting from when the student walks in, so we help them in career counseling, which course, which country, based on the profile and the background, what they are looking for it. And we also help them in the documentation, how to write the statement of purpose. It's one of the main document to get the admission. And we help them in the letter of recommendation, how to get it from the professors. And we also do the application process for them, the students, after verifying with them. And also we take care of the scholarship part, visas. Visa is always a crucial. Many students, what they do is, I have my friends in US or my friend in UK, they can take care of it. But they do not know, aware of it, what is the current situation, how they have to do it. So it is better to connect with the proper people to help them in the process. Just want to highlight one of the things about our success stories also. We have done a lot of challenging US visas. So we have process for one of our students who is 58 years old going for a master degree for US, and we cracked that visa.
How?
I mean, again, it's the way how they have to speak. What are the questions can be expected by the visa officer based on his profile. So we trained them on that part. So that was our success story. And to be honest, the day he got the visa, I mean, I'm talking about 5 years before. The day we got the visa, he called up and thanked me for giving me a lecture that for 30 minutes. And that day, I felt that I did something good in my business. And that day, I was hugged my wife and I was getting tears in my eyes. So that was I cannot forget that.
किसी ने एक बात सही कही है कि वह सबसे बड़ा सुख जब किसी को हेल्प करते हो आप एंड यू गेट दैट इमोशंस ट्रांसफर्ड विद इन यू कि यार आई हेल्प्ड हिम एंड ही रियलाइज्ड इट एंड ही अप्रिशिएटेड मी, दैट इज अ सक्सेस.
One more success is we had a student who came from completed his masters from Australia and he wants to go to US for a master. He got the admit and thing, but he does not know how to crack the visa. I have trained more than thousands and thousands of students for the visas, but I had a lot of challenges in this particular student. The problem is from his birth itself, he was stammering. US visa needs the complete answers. They have to face the interview. This student, to tell one sentence, he will take 1 minute of time. So we need to make sure that how he can communicate properly. And this student, we trained him and he got the visa also. That was two wonderful success story what we have it. And not only that, we have trained lot of students who got rejected 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. When they connect with us, we help them to get a visa.
थैंक यू आनंद सर.
Yeah.
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग हियर.
Thank you.
आई विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. आप ऐसे ही स्टूडेंट्स को हेल्प करते रहें एंड सब लोगों को वीज़ा दिलाते रहें ताकि वहाँ पढ़ पढ़ के इंडिया में आके वैन कुछ कमाल करे.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you.
थैंक यू सो मच सर. विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट.
Thanks.